Welcome, everybody. Today we have a very special guest.
I knew early on that I wanted to make movies.
It's such a difficult industry because there's a lot of luck involved.
I mean, look at American Werewolf in London, look at The Thing, look at The Fly. Look at these films that have really withstood the test of time.
I sculpted this Captain Kirk mask, and they didn't sell particularly well, but then John Carpenter came in, said, can you paint one white and spray paint his hair black?
I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, and it scared the living shit out of me.
You're just racking up these people that you grew up watching. They're in your films. Is that surreal?
There were 35 directors there. If there had been a bomb dropped on that restaurant, never another good horror movie.
Benet's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Benet. I have a box right here. It's my February 2025 Vinegar Syndrome subscription. Oh, this bad boy is heavy. If you can kind of see it. It is a combination of my subscription and the Valentine's Day sale that they had. So they all got shipped together. The Valentine's Day stuff is from the Mezzanine website. So that's the adult titles. So those are not going to be seen. So I'm just going to focus on the three mainline titles. So we have an 80s slasher film that I've never seen before. Slasher films are my favorite subgenre. I've talked about that many times. Wings Hauser is always entertaining, and it's The Carpenter. Now, as far as I know, for a while there was a cut version out there from the screen grabs and talking to other people. This is the uncut version. So The Carpenter with Wings Hauser. I'm going to pop that one in first. Let me cover this cover. Okay. So this is White Cannibal Queen from Jess Franco. I thought I hadn't seen it before, but I actually did see it years back underneath the title Cannibals. It's not very good from what I remember. A lot of slow motion shots, kind of slogs along. It's a slow moving film, but I get a great slipcover out of it. Maybe my opinion will change on a second viewing, but yeah, Jess Franco, White Cannibal Queen, jungle exploitation, gut muncher. I'm sure there'll be some nudity. There is nudity on the slipcover. The art is from Suspiria Art. She does a lot of work for Delirium magazine covers, which is a magazine I write for, so I can tell right away this is her style. So that one will be next. The Possession of Joel Delaney. This is through Paramount deal that Vinegar Syndrome have. I've heard, I mean, it's got Shirley MacLaine, so that's a good thing. She's always a great actress. I'm not sure if I'm going to love this or not. It's being hyped up quite a bit. Sometimes that works against films for me, but it's 70s, so it's going to have a different kind of aesthetic. That decade really was the best for haunted house films and possession and occult thrillers. So yeah, The Possession of Joel Delaney. White Cannibal Queen from Jess Franco, and a slasher, The Carpenter. Actually, let me see if there's a title. Yeah, some of these I can show. The Passions of Carol. You always have to be careful what the artwork is. So I'll just kind of cherry pick through these things. Yeah, that one's not going to work. So anyways, I'll just be on the air, on the safe side, and let's look forward to March. So when the schedule got released in January, they talked about this is what we're going to get. A Blu-ray debut. It's a double feature, a category 3, also called Cat 3, of Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance. Forgotten Gialli box set. I want to say that's number 7. And the Blu-ray debut of a jaw-dropping 80s British thriller. I want to say that the Forgotten Gialli has been moved out because Vinegar Syndrome posted online a teaser banner with rings. It looks like it's a Gialli itself, but it's a release by itself, most likely. And some have already guessed it's The Red Rings of Fear with Fabio Testi. That sounds right. I don't think that's going to be part of a box set, but more of an individual title. We'll find out in a few days. This year is flying by. We're almost to March 1st, so I will do a video looking at the new releases. Hopefully, some of the partner labels get better. It's really been a while, maybe 3 months since I picked up anything from them. But once again, I'm enjoying my subscription. It's testing me as far as a fan to not get comfortable with just your favorites and thinking outside the box and viewing things. Some of my favorite films I've watched in the last couple of years via physical media were part of my subscription that I probably wouldn't have bought to begin with. That's the best thing about a subscription. It's one I can recommend you do. Come January or mid-June, they'll offer like the half-year subscription. But yeah, let's look at these 3 mainline titles again. This is February. And yeah, I think that, overall, I mean, even if I only end up liking 1 or 2, we got the uncut version of The Carpenter with Wings Hauser. And so, yeah, what do you guys think about this month's releases? Did you guys take part in the Mescaline movies, which, long story short, the adult titles used to be all integrated on the Vinegar Syndrome website with their horror and exploitation. They branched off and have a separate website because some people don't like those films, and that's fine. It's understandable. So if you want the adult titles from Vinegar Syndrome, Mescaline.com. And if you want, everything else is on the Vinegar Syndrome website. But thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate your time. Stay scared and talk to you soon, and watch some movies.